Hi YouTube, this is Miss Natural. I hope you all have been keeping up. I've been doing a virtual book tour. I have been on Blogger, on Facebook under Miss Natural. I've also done Blog Talk Radio under Southern Flavor. And now I'm going to read you all a few things from my first ebook, Got Roots. And you can catch it at Amazon.com or Smashwords.com. It's only $2.99, and it's a part of the Curls and Core series. My second ebook, for which I purchased the other day, Cutting Up, is also available on those sites, Amazon.com and Smashwords.com, and I'll provide those links at the bottom. And what I'm holding in my hand is Got Roots. This is the cover on it. This is how it shows. It's on my Kindle, and this is how it will show. And once you go, this is the okay, and this is the second page of it. Got Roots, and it says cut your losses and start over. That's what it says. That's the second page. And then it goes into the book. I know, I guess, I figure after everyone I know, people been saying, okay, she's talking about this book or whatever hair she says about natural hair. What is it about this book? This book is not just it's a guide. It's a guide, but it's based on my experience of going natural and my journey that I tell everyone that I'm still on. And I also say in the beginning how I'm always being asked questions about natural hair, from how did I transition to what conditioner I use. Well, I thought it was time to place my knowledge about natural hair in one combined place. So let's begin. When I decided to go natural, it was because I had done everything possible to stop my hair from breaking off. And that is true. When I made that decision to go natural, I was doing any type of treatment, from deep conditioner, hot oil treatment, that I felt to work. I even went so far as to use a mud hair mask that I got from a distributor, because at the time I was in cosmetology school, and distributors would come up there and they would show their products or whatever, and you know, if we so choose to want to purchase, we would have that option. That wasn't even working. So I was watching YouTube videos, and I ran across someone's natural hair journey, and I started watching a few more, and then someone was like, okay, you know, that's something you should try. And I got absorbed as much research as possible. And I know, and what's sad about that, to have to get research on hair that, I mean, we're not born into this world with relaxers. And don't get me wrong, I don't have any problem with relaxers. My oldest girl has a relaxer. My youngest girl have a texture softener. So what I mean by that is that I don't know of any other culture that has to actually learn how to take care of their hair that they're born with. So I had to go, you know, and learn as much, and I did. And I went through trial and error to what works and what didn't work on my hair. And that is what I give in this book, you know, about my journey and some tips that I use along the way that I feel can be helpful to someone else, and I wanted to pass that on. And I also speak on, you know, the ladies that have asked me before about it, when you go natural, I mean, what should I do? And, you know, to make the decision to go natural, you can either transition or you can big chop. I chose to big chop. But I find that every time I mention big chop to people, I mean, they're like, well, I don't want to do that. What is that? And you cut out your hair, you start over. Well, I don't want to do that. In my opinion, that's the best choice. Because when you transition, you're dealing with two different textures, and it can lead to breakage and shedding and all that. So I recommend, you know, the big chop. But if you so choose to transition, you know, I stated in the book that you should set yourself a timeline, whether it's 6 months or 12 months. Set yourself a timeline. If you want to say, well, I want to go 18 months. You go 18 months transition. And transition, what it is, you stop. You're not relaxing your hair anymore. You'll stop. And you say, well, I'm transitioning. What can I do? I'm glad. And I knew that was going to come. So in my second ebook, Cutting Up, transition styles are, and there are different things you can do. You can do roller sets, you can do sew-in, you can do braids. Now those two choices, make sure you are very careful with that, because that when your hair, it will be at its weakest state, especially that your hair at the root. And doing so, in sometime, if it's done in an improper way, it will cause damage, along with braids. So if you choose those two methods to use as a transition, be mindful of who you're going to, and if you're doing it yourself, please be extra careful, because you're going into this starting anew. So you don't want to, add any problems or add more problems if you have any. So those are some things that I discussed in my Curls and Coils series, and I spoke on my blog talk show, on Blog Talk Radio, Southern Flavor, and you can check me out, like I said, on Blog Talk Radio, and how when a woman decides to go natural, she deals with some issues, that she may be experiencing, or she may not even know aware that she has. And I'm talking about self-esteem, or not just self-esteem, and you maybe have issues with your weight, with just any old thing. And we as women, we can, and some of us, use our hair, we hide behind our hair. And when I decided to go natural and I chopped my hair off, don't get me wrong, I didn't regret it. I knew that was the best thing for my hair. But some things that I did, I started wearing my makeup more every day. I started wearing fashionable earrings, which I still wear them because I just think they're just so cute. And I wear various different types of hair accessories. And I just got to a point, like, I don't have to do that. If I just in the mood to just wear makeup that day, or if I'm going somewhere, somewhere special or whatever, yeah, then of course I'll do it. But even my earrings, if I don't feel like doing all this, I don't do it. I'm content. I'm fine with my beauty shows, my natural beauty shows, and I think that's more beautiful than me putting on makeup and all this other different stuff. And so that is why it's called a journey, because as you're on this path, you're discovering different things about yourself that you weren't even aware of, and that is discussed about in my book, Gout Roots. So I wanted to, just briefly touch on that a little bit more, if I hadn't in the past, let you know what those two books in this series is about. And you can go to those sites, Amazon.com and Smashwords.com, and check them out. I'll provide the links down below. And if you already have gone out and made the purchase, if you don't mind, can you please go back to either site that you purchased it on and leave a review and let me know what you thought of the book. Or you can also check me out on Facebook under Miss Natural. You can check me out on Blogger under Miss Natural, also Blog Talk Radio under Southern Flavor, and right here on YouTube. And as usual, I always ask, please subscribe. And I promised you all the last time I was going to do a product review on the conditioner that I am using, and I'm going to do that right now. This is I picked this up in Walmart. I think it was like $1.49, maybe $1.79, and it's Suave Professionals Keratin Infusion, and it's a smoothing conditioner for frizzy and unmanageable hair. I've used this on myself and my girls these past week, and I like to say I enjoy the results. I don't have any problems with this. Any product that I use, I always like to come and let you all know about it, let you all aware, and especially how much it costs, because if you're like me, I do, especially when it comes to hair care products, we can get excessive, and I talk about that in my book about being a product junkie. So this was, like I said, $1.49 and $1.79. So I picked this up at a Walmart, but I'm quite sure you can probably get it wherever. And go check it out. It's a good conditioner, and I think it's good because, like I said, I use it on my girls' hair. So I think whether you're natural or relaxed, I think this is a great conditioner you can use. So it's called Suave Professionals Keratin Infusion. I thank you all for taking the time to check me out on today. And as always, please subscribe or leave a comment down below if you have any questions. You can catch me, like I said, on Facebook under Miss Natural, on Blogger, and my Blog Talk Radio. This is all part of my virtual book tour, so I will be on Blog Talk Radio tonight, probably around 11 o'clock, so you can check me out there under Southern Flavor. And I'm going to tell you all again, yes, go to Amazon.com and Smashwords.com and check out my ebook, Got Roots and Cutting Up. I thank you all for tuning in today. Be blessed.